morning about, just making videos, taking action, right? And it's crazy because it's the little things that hold us back, right? In this business, like we all know what we're supposed to do. There's not a single person on here right now that doesn't know what they're supposed to do. But at times, you got to ask yourself what is holding you back, right? And so you identify what is holding you back, it's going to be hard to pursue forward. Everything starts with the thoughts, right? Every single thing. So every single morning before I talk to any individual, I make sure I'm listening to some type of audio, or I'm psyching myself out. I'm visiting my future through my vision board or watching my goals, right? And I have two sets of goals. I have goals of what I want my life to be, and I have goals of what I don't want my life to be. And I tell myself all the time, Albert, if you keep bullshitting, this is the goals you're going to get where you do not want your life to be. And Albert, if you keep applying yourself, this is what you're going to attract where you want your life to be, right? So everything starts with thoughts, right? So you are what you frequently see, right? So who you surround yourself with, what you're thinking is extremely important, right? So you need to understand that naturally we're in a negative state, right? 97% of the world works for the 3%. In any structure, is at any given time, is going to be 3% of people making the most money. In anything you do, network marketing, at your job, anywhere. You look at any business as a CEO, is a COO, is a CFO. They make the most money, and after that is the executive board. They make the most money after that, and after that is the management. Then after that is the workers, right? So you got to always understand that 97% of the world are trying to get to the 3%, and you can get to the 3% if you apply these things. So it's naturally okay to be negative, right? 97% of the world are out of shape. 97% of the world are miserable. 97% of the world are not where they want to be in life, right? If that was the case, people will not be slaving 40, 50, 60 hours at a job they hate and still go. So 97% of the world are trying to find a way out, right? So by default, they are in a negative state, but it's up to you to fight yourself and understand you don't need to be in a negative state. Because guess what? Every single time our conscious mind is supplying us with information to live our life. So if you stay in that negative state, you cannot attract positive. As strong as the mind is, it cannot be negative and positive at the same time. So when you wake up every single day, you must make a conscious effort to stay positive, regardless of what is going on in your world. It could be chaos happening in your world. You could be going through the toughest time ever, but your mindset should be focused on the future, right? So, and how do you do that? You cannot feel less. You cannot feel more by doing less. It's that simple, right? It's cause and effect. It's cause and effect. Ever since I started working out every single day, literally Monday through Saturday, I go to the gym 2 times a day. I've lost 38 pounds in 9 weeks. And what did that lead to? That lead to me starting to want to eat clean. Because now I'm working out so much and I'm starting to eat clean. Now I'm doing that. Now I'm writing an ebook about how to transform your body. Now I want to coach people about how to transform their body. Now I'm attracting customers. It's people messaging me, Albert, you're losing weight. Now I'm getting ready to get a whole bunch of customers. That is how it's cause and effects. One good thing leads to the next. So positive actions are like twins and triplets and quadruplets. You get 8 hours of sleep, you're going to start eating healthy. You start eating healthy, you're going to start working out. You start working out, you're going to start looking good. When you look good, you feel good, you do good. It boosts your confidence up. And now you attract whatever it is that you want versus chase, right? When you chase something, it runs, right? So if you're not getting customers right now, it's because you are chasing people versus you can attract. How can you attract? Like Aisha said yesterday, you can get on Facebook Live and talk about your why. Talk about why you're doing Vida Divina. You could get on TikTok and talk about your why. You could get on Instagram and talk about your why. Or let's say you have anxiety, which a lot of people have, right? And I'm going to touch on anxiety. You can literally take one day, make 5 videos, 5-10-minute videos, and upload them 5 days later. It's called drip content. So you can take one day, record a whole bunch of videos. One could be about your why. One could be about how to lose weight. One could be about how to work out. One could be about the benefits of working from home, right? And by posting this, you are now attracting people, because the people that are going to watch, comment, and like are people that are attracted to the content you put in now versus chasing a whole bunch of people, right? So you cannot feel more by doing less. It's impossible. I don't make the rules. It's impossible, right? So you need to understand that there's a program that you have to operate your life by. It's called positive thoughts leads to positive energy, and that transfers to positive actions, right? So you must be in alignment with the outcome you want. At December 31st, I told myself, Albert, to make and maintain $1 million income, you must be $1 million brand. And I'm talking to yourself right now. Whatever your goals are, I don't know what your goals are. It could be $1,000 a month. It could be $5,000 a month. It could be $10,000 a month, 20 grand, 50 grand, whatever your financial goals in Vida Divina is. Ask yourself, are you that brand? Are you that person? Are you doing the things a $10,000 a month income earner is doing? Forget what your income is. Because before Chris hit Diamond, I remember the last 5 days of every single month, I'll be on the phone with Chris. And his goal was helping people rank up. Carla, he'll be helping Carla rank up. He'll be helping people, others, different people rank up, trying to see who he can rank up, which places he can launch and all that. You become a diamond before the rank comes. You become a gold before you hit a rank. I remember before Antoinette hit Jay, I was on the phone with her. She was like, if I can maintain a silver, I'm like, Antoinette, for you to maintain that silver, you got to be thinking gold or rose gold. And when her mindset shifted from, let me hit rose gold, silver became by default. Right? So you have to literally become who you want, act like that person, breathe like that person, talk like that person. Before you attract this, I told myself, this is me December 31st in Ghana, writing down like, okay, as soon as I get to America, January 4th, I'm going to work out twice a day. Twice every single day. Monday through Thursday, I'm going to just start. So now I'm like, okay, Albert, you want to lose 60 pounds in 4 months. So now I have to go. Who do I need to become to lose 60 pounds in 4 months? I got to find the top 10 mindset, weight loss books to read. The first book I read this year was Relentless by Tim Grover. It shows you how to use your dark side, because everybody has a dark side. Everybody has adversity, right? Everybody has insecurities. How to use your insecurities to bring the best out of you. Listening to that. Journaling. Now I have my goals. Now I have a schedule, right? Now I'm not doing what I want to do. I do what I need to do. I have a schedule. I get up. I walk to the gym. Work out. Walk back. Walk again. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I got in 20,000 steps. The day before, 20,000 steps. I'm saying all that to say this, that at times we focus so much on the goal, or we focus so much on the money and forget about the process, y'all. The process is the most important part. If you fall in love with the process, money is going to come. So it started with me trying to lose weight, and now I'm realizing, okay, I can teach leaders how to lose weight and get more sales. I can inspire people. I can inspire my customers. Now I can add more value to my customer, right? Because now I'm not just going to sell them a detox tea. I'm not just going to sell them a fat burning atom. I'm not just going to sell them a protein shake when it comes out. But now I can be the accountability coach. And it's easy for them to listen to me. Why? If I'm showing them a before and after. Why? If I've documented my journey. Why? If I'm who they want to be. So let's focus on being that leader. Let's focus on the brand you want to have. So I'm like, if I want to lead a 7-figure organization, I have to be an example. Trust me, Aisha knows me more than anybody on earth. I'm not a morning person. I despise anything to do with the morning. The reason why I haven't had a job since 2013, listen, I haven't had a job in 10 years because you cannot pay me to wake up in the morning. I'll get everything done at night. I'm not a morning person, but this is what I need to do, right? When Chris, Aisha, and Antoinette put us together, I'm like, I'll buy into it. It was hard for me, but I understand that it's sacrifice, right? To be that leader, you have to sacrifice. So can you type in the comment section what you are willing to sacrifice to be that person you need to be so your income can catch up? Can you comment in the comment section what you are willing to sacrifice to be that person? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to sacrifice? Can I get 5 people to type what are willing to sacrifice to get to that next level? Because if you don't sacrifice something, you're going to become the sacrifice. Your goals are going to become the sacrifice, right? Your dreams, your vision is going to be the sacrifice. Listen, the life you want to live is people living that life right now. Why? Because they sacrificed yesterday. The life you dream of, the life you crave, whatever goals you want, somebody's living that life right now as I talk to you, right now. Why? Because it's delayed gratification. Why? Because they sacrifice, right? So yes, we want a different outcome. But we are lazy because of the work attached to the outcome we want. And because of that, we live an average life. So if you have anxiety or experience anxiety, it's because you're not doing anything about it. Listen, if you have a public speaking anxiety, like Aisha said, do a Facebook Live call every day. By week 2, the anxiety is going to disappear. If you don't feel confident, lock in. Work on yourself. Meditate every morning and start going to the gym. Your confidence is going to come, right? So you have to tackle your problems with effort. And at times you got to divorce the outcome, right? It's about showing up every single day, doing what you need to do, and understanding everything is going to be okay, right? Because you don't plant a seed on the first day and expect to harvest tomorrow. It takes 3 months. Right? So whatever income you are now is a representation of what you've done over the last 3 months. So whatever we do these next 90 days, building a list of 200 people, and most important, selling your 50 products, right? Doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. If you move in 50 products a month, if that is your goal, if you follow on that, if you put together a list of 200 people, you're going to be able to sell those products. And by doing that, some people will join you in business. Some people will keep buying. Some people are going to refer people to you. The people that will join you in business are also going to duplicate what you do. Because your team is always going to do what you do, not what you say. And I came to a realization of that. I'm like, okay, I cannot tell people to do X, Y, and Z if I'm not doing X, Y, and Z. It's impossible, right? We cannot be managers as leaders, so we got to be an example. Like I cannot expect people, my team, to be on a morning call and I'm asleep as much as I want to sleep. I have to have a pep talk with myself. I already cannot be asleep. It sucks. You're not a morning person, so what? This is who you need to become. This is who your team needs you to become. So wake your ass up and get to work. And that's what needs to happen for growth to happen, right? So at times you gotta, I'm willing to sacrifice sleep in the next 90 days. Practice the act of doing builds confidence. The act of doing builds confidence. Right? The act of doing builds confidence. So you got to ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice? So Tammy said time. Antoinette said, I'm grateful for their leadership and commitment towards the team. Audley said food, time, and self-comfort. Time. Right? Listen, this thing is a sacrifice. Because we are trying to build something that doesn't have a guarantee. Right? Talking to somebody doesn't mean they're going to sign up. Selling a product doesn't mean they're going to come back and buy more products. But the flip side, you can talk to somebody and they're going to sign up and bring in 100 people. And 10 of those people might bring in 1,000 people. Then out of that 1,000, you might find your Karen Matthias, you might find your Aisha Queen, you might find your Antoinette Johnson, you might find your Christopher Thomas, you might find your Don Rogers Focus, you might find your Gloria McLean. So at the end of the day, you got to understand that you cannot be tied to the outcome. You cannot, when I say tied to the outcome, means if Aisha is my customer and I'm on the phone with Aisha and my business is dependent on Aisha telling me yes or no. Because if Aisha tells me yes, I'm happy. If she tells me no, I'm sad. And now I want to quit. So you cannot operate this business being tied on the outcome. You cannot do that. Because doing that is the way to guarantee failure. Right? Doing that is the way to guarantee failure. You have to start this business, work every single day. Have your plan and work your plan, right? Like I told myself, my goal is to lose 60 pounds in 4 months. I'm down 37, 38 pounds. I got 22 more pounds to go in the next 8 weeks. I'm documenting my process, and it's like at times the scale moves, at times the scale don't move. Can you imagine eating 2,000 calories and doing 2 workouts and burning 4,000 calories for the whole day? And you're tired, and you sleep 8 hours. You do that for 3 days in a row, and the scale hasn't moved. And now I'm like, damn, like, where's this fat going? Then guess what, day 4, I'm still going, and the scale drops 3 pounds. That is how life works, right? Everybody you talk to is not going to sign up. Everybody you prospect is not going to buy a customer. But one customer might buy $500 worth of products. One person might hit gold. So that makes up for all the no's that we're told. Right? So if you like what I'm saying, type success in the comment section. If you can resonate what I'm saying, type success in the comment section. I brought in Karen. He brought in someone else. That person is quit. That person brought in Chris. Chris hit diamond. It took me 4 years before I found Karen. So what if I quit in the first year? What if I quit in the second year? What if I quit in the third year? What if I quit on the 4th year? I wouldn't have found Karen. Karen wouldn't have hit Sapphire. Chris wouldn't be in the business. And you guys get where I'm going? So at the end of the day, you got to understand, you got to keep going and divorce the outcome, right? Keep going and divorce the outcome. So can I get 3 people to unmute and for just 1 or 2 minutes, share with me your takeaway from this morning's call? Can I get 3 people to unmute and give me that takeaway from this morning's call? Because these calls are supposed to be short and precise. Can I get 3 people to unmute? 3 people, raise your hand. Raise your hand, and I'm going to know who you are. Raise your hand, or message me so I can unmute you. Melissa Brooks. Melissa, I've asked you to unmute. Hey, Melissa, how's it going? Melissa, you can talk now. Okay, whilst we wait on Melissa, we have Global Stars Foundation. Global Stars, I've asked you to unmute.
Hi, greetings, pleasant morning.
Pleasant morning to us.
Yes. My takeaway from this morning's presentation is that I can make up my mind to do something for a while just to get the benefit of it. Why I say for a while? At times when you are putting yourself to make a change, you're probably thinking, okay, I need to do this for a lifetime. But my takeaway from it this morning is that when you said that, okay, for 6 months, I want to lose a certain amount of weight. So, okay, we can, or I can decide to do something. Okay, I need to see this benefit. I'm going to do this for a month, 3 months, 6 months. And then after seeing the benefit, then I can reorganize myself again. Right? So I don't have to like put it in my mind that, okay, this is like a lifetime change. So doing it little at a time, then that will create a difference. Right.
100%. 100%. So it's a blitz, right? It's a blitz. It's like a lunch. It's like launching a business, right? So like this 90-day run, right? If you do the task, I'm yet to see anybody that sold 50 products in 1 month that built a list of 200 people that they at least hit goal. It's impossible unless you're not doing what you're showing you to do. I don't care what your rank is. If you can show me 200 people, invite them to an opportunity call to come listen to a leader presents and sell 50 products a month, you are going to hit gold. It almost has a guarantee to it. And once you hit gold, who you become in that process gives you the confidence to do this for another 2 years. Because now, before you hit gold, that means you have a team. That means you have people hitting silver. You have people hitting bronze. You have people hitting supervisor. And that all builds your confidence. So thank you. Let me unmute Melissa, and we go from there.
All right, good morning. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Okay, so my takeaway from what you presented was that you have to be willing to sacrifice something or else you will become the sacrifice. And that was deep, because being comfortable, especially for me, I want to sacrifice my comfort, my comfort zone, so I'll be able to step out to my true potential. And also, you said that whatever results we have now is a result of what we have been putting in for the past 3 months. So that basically sticks with me.
Thank you.
Stuck with me. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. And she hit it right. She hit it right there. It's like, if you fail to sacrifice, you become the sacrifice, and it's as simple as that. Like, if you don't do the work, if you do the work, you're gonna see the results. And if you don't do the work, you're gonna see what your life is gonna be. An average life, hating yourself, being late on bills. That is you sacrificing yourself. Right? So thank you. Can we get one last person so we close out this call? One last person. One last person. One last person that wants to share something with us. Raise your hand and I'm going to unmute you. Bishop O'Neill, Bishop Russell, talk to us. I've actually told you.
Yeah, good morning. Well, listening to the presentation, it also motivates me as a public speaker, and it's also telling me to go out there to further distribute, work harder to find to achieve your goals. Because if you do not work harder, then we will just be stagnant. And it pushed me, your presentation pushed me a bit further to say, okay, this is what I want to do for this month or for this week. And I am going after it, and I'm going to go after it this week. And everywhere I go, I am going to try to sell whether 2 or 3 products. And I know that will help to motivate others to join also this company. That's my aim, my goal for this month and beyond.
Thank you, Bishop Russell. That's it. Let's just push, right? We got it. It's a sacrifice. It's a blitz. Like what we're doing in these next 90 days is a sacrifice, and we gotta accept that. We're not saying every single month for the rest of your life build a list of 200 people, right? The list you're building is your foundation. It's like when you want to start a business, you go to the bank for a loan, right? The bank gives you $10,000 to start your business, 100 grand, 50 grand. You don't ask for that every month. That is a one-time thing. So this foundation, this 90-day run is going to build momentum for the next 2 years. And that should be the mindset. So this 90 days, we just got to kill ourselves, build our list, get the products, bring in the new teams, and build from there. So I want to say a big thank you to everybody that joined this call. Let's go out there, have a blessed day. Remember, success is your birthright. If you believe success is indeed your birthright, type success in the comment section. If success is your birthright, type success in the comment section. Understand that it's easier to attract than to chase. So let's go out there, be that leader you want your team to look up to. Be that leader you're looking for. Be that person. Be that personal value. And once you become that personal value, people will find you to do business with you. Once you become that personal value, customers will find you. Once you become that personal value, the income is going to rise up and get to your value point. So I want to say a big, big, big thank you to everybody that came on here. Let's go out there. Let's dominate. And thank you all once again. This call is officially over.